explanation will lead. But everything begins with a contradiction. That's where I have to start.
Right. And just like before, if you need hints, I will give them out, because this is where it starts getting tricky.
I think my brother said something about that video being used like 50 times.
It's used very, very frequently. It's something you want to watch and catch every detail of it.
Okay.
Sometimes before you like go in, before you continue on with it. But you want to watch it several times and try to catch every single detail, looking everywhere.
Okay. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. I'm sorry, I have to go back to the video.
Okay, let's go back to the video.
I knew it!
What?
This cloth isn't there.
The cloth isn't there. Yeah, you're right. Well, try looking for the cloth when it shows up.
The cloth showed up at the end. I noticed that.
At the end of that, yeah.
I noticed it. I don't want to play
Okay.
this thing. The cloth. That means that after the assault, the cloth was stuffed in the locker.
So what does that mean?
That Marshall's fingerprint was on. So that means that the person who went into the room has to be Marshall, and he stuffed the coat in there. Which means, if you opened up that locker, a bloody coat will be in there.
Ooh, I like that! Jumping right to that. I like that.
I thought about it. I was like, that cloth, it has to be important. Oh my gosh, it's white.
The color!
Yeah, tell me, were you able to get a good look at the face of the man who attacked you with a knife?
Sir, I've been labeled, I must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face. I believe it would be classified as the latter.
Please, tell me it directly. Stop telling me that. Okay, the latter, but you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, are you the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't have a clear look at his face, sir.
I mean, he gets kind of attacked. He saw the knife and he just attacked.
Yeah, it's like, who is this? I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's problematic as a police officer.
Yeah, yes, and also just
everything.
Yeah,
that's a good trait for a police officer.
Hey, you guys are on the same wavelength.
Only when it's not important.
Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it.
I bet your badge that it wasn't.
And I bet my badge, sir.
But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face.
Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people say have seen or not seen it. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. What? Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're the only one who could have seen the face, you idiot!
Also, you're on the witness stand.
Yes!
If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Shut up with your laboring!
Meekins!
Thank you, Edward.
Hey!
What are you doing handcuffing yourself to your badge?
Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please, be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us, why are you positive it was him? Alright.
Now that's the thing. Like I said, getting his fingerprints and using it to open the locker. I can't tell from the video if he was wearing gloves at all.
Well, we can watch the video again.
Oh no, I don't like to present. I'm
like...
gonna accidentally present by accident. And I should really go the other way.
Yeah. Alright. So let's look for what happens when he opens the locker. Do you notice anything about the locker? Something
fell out.
Uh-huh.
And I can't tell he's directly grabbing on?
Go ahead and restart. Go ahead and restart it again.
I wish there was a playback. Rewind and fast forward.
Right. There's something there that gives it away. It's in this first bit.
It looks like he just grabbed a handle.
Go ahead and restart it again.
Fuck it all. Like, edit this out, man. Or fast forward it.
Yeah.
What are you noticing?
Something fall out.
Uh-huh.
But what is
There's
this
one
sound?
other thing. There's one other thing about that.
I just want to pause and slow down so I can see.
Well, I mean, we are playing an emulator.
I can't see it.
There's one thing special about that locker that isn't like any other locker.
I can't tell.
Go check it one more time.
Okay, I've said this like 5 times.
I'm gonna pause it.
Wait. Oh, I see it now. Are you serious? What? Why is it open?
Yeah, you notice the light.
Okay. Let me guess, am I supposed to present that? Oh, no.
Yeah, let's press everything right now.
Yes. About these locker, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. The only response to fingerprinted, the registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he tried. Like, actually.
Yeah. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to registered fingerprints, then he must have been the person who the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. And this too.
I guess that's not it, because Emma didn't talk. Okay. How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir.
People in the know?
The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed.
You talk to them? Okay.
They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
Okay.
For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
Okay.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
Wait, okay, so like he's like quickly like bring the bailiff, like bailiff, come here. It's not locker, actually Goodman's.
Yeah.
Go talk to someone for me.
Yeah.
And then like they came back and he's like, I have verified it. They have signed the paper too.
Right. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. So it must have been him. No one else could have unlocked it.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important to the case, sir.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled states can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can prove there's a problem with it.
Of course. Mr. Wright, let's check the court records again.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Yes, there is. As we spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out because I am an idiot.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I've been stuck on less tricky puzzles before, so no, it's not a problem.
There's a problem.
There is a problem.
However, regarding the video that contains regarding the video contained on this tape,
Yeah, there you go.
there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Of course you do!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to this alleged contradiction in the video.
He will want me to point it out.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence.
Okay, so you wouldn't say I have a problem with this tape unless you can find it.
Right.
Or like, you ask that question, I say there's a problem, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, prove it. You should expect this.
I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
Okay, now how does this work? I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
Please, don't play it too many times. I can't stand to watch this video.
How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Yeah.
Like, actually.
Actually, yes. Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is this contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman?
Okay, so how do you pause? Okay, there's your pause. Wait. Okay, then present. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins?
Sir, do you mean me, sir?
And I understand the locker apparatus works like
Apparatus,
this.
yeah.
Apparatus. What?
Apparatus, yeah.
Whatever. Oh, the music. When you grab that handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If the print matches the registered data, oh wow,
Yeah.
really, the light turns on and the lock is released.
According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
I'm pretty sure you would never have a locker because you're not
A
actually on the
detective.
field.
It's all detective. It's all detectives, and he's not a detective. Thank goodness.
Yes. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Oh my gosh, again! I'm sorry.
Ah, the dancing badger. Do, 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 do.
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind it to a little earlier. This is not rewinding, Phoenix!
It is rewinding.
Okay, you know, I just can't tell anything in this video. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit?
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. So I was right with my first one when I said that they could take the card, but you can't exactly match your face to the face on the card.
Ah!
Yes! Good! Strangle yourself! Why do you have those handcuffs?
Oh, order! Order! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked.
Unless you slip something in, right?
Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course. I'm not an expert in this.
I know.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. Officer Meekins. So, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Yes, I do. Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? What? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the electronic system. Something jam the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause of this.
Okay, okay. Please register.
Yeah.
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. I mean, we're watching the video again. Phoenix. Yeah. There's nothing. Oh my gosh. This is like the 10th time we've seen this video.
Yeah, we see this a lot. What's this? Something white just fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when stores are opened.
That means you keep stuff there that not
he overstuffs his locker. Overstuffs stuff, yeah.
Yeah. What are words?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That wasn't important.
We can't be sure that item was in the locker to begin with.
Sorry, Jan. What do you mean?
The sensor triggered the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
And we go back.
Yes, everyone loves the dancing blue badger.
Including Edward, you can see on his face.
Yes. That disturbed look on his face.
Yep, this white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. Just like my tie.
Your tie?
Two out of three times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir.
There's something wrong because your tie is
it's
right
tucked
there.
in. It's tucked into your shirt.
Okay.
But the object would have had to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would have also had to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator.
Like he knows what it means.
But at the crime scene,
there might have been something that fits the description.
But sir, by insulator, don't you mean?
I think I finally got this figured out. Wait, let me look at my things again. Let me look at okay. Rubber glove? I mean it's a conductor. No, insulator.
Insulator,
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I did this.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did this.
If we can press B, I think, on this.
Nope. No fast forward. I didn't mean to do this. I'm just dumb. I don't know why I did that. I forgot about this part. Okay. Extremely thin rubber glove. Okay, we're back to the beginning.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
You know, this means that this really wasn't a locker to begin with, and that was wrong. But it's still something that got stuck between the door. I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that that was in the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Sir! It would appear so, sir! Order! 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 So are we to believe then that the victim whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman?
I think the witness did not stab him. Just saying.
Yeah. Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in this video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What?
Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Oh, what? Really?
Sir! Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh! You mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this a joke?
I wish, Phoenix. Very well, begin your testimony.
Let's do this.
Mystery Man number 2. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
You know, I could also take your card and go into the evidence room, right?
An ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor.
So do we.
The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim. Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why are there so few people using this room?
Exactly.
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too. Although it doesn't make much of a difference.
Spiky hair. There was only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let's move on to the cross-examination.
Let's.
There's one other thing that proves Detective Goodman was on site. Yeah.
So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you?
Yes, sir. Solid rock, solid as rocks, sir. Stone, whatever. They're both stones. Both geology.
Like he would know that.
If my hand wasn't wrapped up in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir.
What about your other hand?
He's holding the receiver of the mic.
Okay.
The speakerphone.
But he's holding it with his bandage hand. And
Oh, no, the other one.
No.
Because it's got the cord that you can disconnect.
Okay, whatever. Could he just use his right hand for that? Exactly! Emma, you get me, right?
Let's hear him out. The witness can't afford to make any more mistakes.
Like, actually.
Yeah.
Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards?
Yes, sir. The card right next to my cuffs, sir. I keep it in here so I won't ever forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I saw those two of 3 times my tie gets stuck in the door when I get out? Well, the remaining time is when my ID card gets stuck.
Oh my god.
So every single time something gets stuck.
How does your ID card get stuck? How does your tie get stuck? You, sir, need to go back to training.
Instead of the door closing on my okay.
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
Probably a good idea, Phoenix. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card.
Except, Gumshoe's on his third.
Yeah, but he only has one.
Yeah.
He's on his third, though. Both police department and prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please, proceed with your testimony. When ID card is used, there's a record of it.
Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to. Phoenix, ready?
Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
And he took a bow.
So it is, Your Honor.
Not that prosecutor again. Maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. You got the wrong color, kid.
It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
Oh my gosh.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences.
Except, isn't it that Chief Officer Gant caught him there? I think that's what he said.
I don't remember, yeah.
That's what he said, that the Chief of Police caught him in there, so at least he has that testimony. He has an alibi.
For now, let us continue with the cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. Difficult for him. What about me?
Alright.
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled out a knife on you.
Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife.
Maybe he just panicked?
No, that's you. Everything stems from contradictions. Just point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. So is the rest of us.
Yeah.
What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
Yeah.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got.
Alright, let's look at court record then.
Okay. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out. Keep missing. I'm just going to court record. Found at prosecutor office ID crime. Is that the problem? Yes. Oops. Memo, muffler, parking lot, that crime photo, the shoe. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. I mean, that's not gonna do us anything.
Right.
That's not gonna do us anything. Screwdriver. Evidence brought to his office by Gant's request. Half written. Lost 221. I feel like this is our proof that he lost his thing, but something else to use it is contradictory. I feel like that's a supporting proof and not actually something we use for testimony.
What do you think of the main proof then?
I mean, because the only reason I'm saying that because he didn't actually scroll what item was lost, and he only
He didn't get to it. Yeah, he didn't get to it. Yeah.
He only filled it half out and then threw it away. I think that was the thing. But I still think he lost his ID card.
Uh-huh. Also, the ID card was found at the scene.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think the ID card is used to contradict something. Because it says it's found at the prosecutor office, crime scene,
Right.
and not the police department.
Sure, yeah.
And I feel like the lost item thing is used for, like, he lost, to prove he lost something. Inferring that he lost the card because
it was found at the scene of the crime.
It was found somewhere else.
Alright.
Oh no, that
was the last one.
That was the last one. Why is there an arrow there? Okay, this is the last one. That arrow is confusing. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins.
I'm not good with waiting, sir.
You should not be a police officer. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. Alleged.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. And I like how they show it up right there.
Yeah,
please do not pull it up.
On lost item report, it's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime scene, on the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Order! Order! So, now, what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought, actually. The man Officer Meekin encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Gumshoe, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Goodman.
Goodman.
He said Gumshoe.
My bad! Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Don't worry, it was probably the jacket.
It was probably the jacket, both having G's as names, and that's the only detective I ever talked to and we keep referring to. So whenever we say Goodman, detective, when I say detective, it has to come with Gumshoe. Right. Oh wait, we didn't read that. Oh.
I have one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright.
I feel like Edward isn't taking this case seriously. Bravo!
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument.
Of course you would.
At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright?
Yes. What's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room was also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instance of the murder.
That is... Well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
So I see what Edward's getting at.
Mm-hmm.
If Goodman was not killed in the evidence room, then he could be killed in the prosecutor parking lot, which means that our client is still under suspicion of being the murderer.
Only moments ago, you seemed to be content in pointing your finger around.
This isn't good. I like how he said that out loud.
Yeah. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourselves, Mr. Wright.
Edgeworth.
Oh yeah, Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is the fake, which means the murder did not take place. A murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness.
Actually, not really, because her testimony didn't stand.
Right. Observe the moment of the defendant use the murder weapon.
Ah! I can't believe we did that.
Yeah.
I knew that testimony was way too shabby, because that's what Edward set us up. Wow. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered.
Oh yeah, if Goodman was not killed in the evidence room, why does he have the knife?
Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to?
The evidence room in the police department right now. Unless he's not there and he's
Right.
in the field, whatever.
However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Well, this is relevant because someone took the identity of Detective Goodman.
Sure. Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Wait and see what happens. Like, actually, let's do that. No. Object.
Yeah, object.
One moment, Your Honor.
What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Wait, where the heck did he run off to?
Yeah.
How the heck did he, like, move around the Blue Badger? However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amount of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demanded further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor? The defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh? Whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright.
This feels like two kids playing lawyer.
This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Officer Jake Marshall.
Why him?
I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees to the defense's request.
That was easy.
Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony.
Very easy.
Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Sub-subpoenaed.
Okay, whatever.
Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is in recess. Alright. Hour and a half passed.
Oh my gosh. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out.
Huh? I haven't figured anything out.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Good job, Gumshoe! Exactly.
Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Wait, what is it?
Phoenix is like, I don't want to be part of this right now. Come back!
You've got a lot of nerve making a detective run all the way around while on duty. And on top of it, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
We called you? Sorry, detective.
You better be, pal. Hey! 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 I didn't see you there, Miss Sky.
Really? That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Wait, you called him?
Oh! Oh! You mean this, right?
Oh my god. What is
I'm pretty
that?
sure I peeked there.
I think so. My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. Wait, what did you do? Write something?
My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could you bother to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
Is that really what they said? And he thought that it was actually Phoenix?
Yeah. The SL9 incident?
But Lana, I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? SL9 incident files. Take it from me. Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Except we might one day, because freaking we are defense attorney. But okay.
Yeah.
File for the dark
killings.
Really. So 2 years ago. I
Alright.
just want to go.
Yeah.
Criminal Joe Dark. Crime, serial murder. Sentence to death. Victims: Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby, Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall.
Neil Marshall.
Like a brother or the dad or something of Jake Marshall? Huh. Head prosecutor Miles Edward. Witnesses: Lana Sky, Emma Sky. I'm sorry. What? Okay. Okay. Investigation Task Force. Executive investigator. Executive investigator. Damon Grant. Lana Sky. Head investigator Bruce Goodman. Investigators Jake Marshall, Angel Star. I think that picture of the flashback makes more sense. Why Marshall was like more animated than the other two. If someone close to him really was killed by this serial killer, he would definitely want to try to find murder. But in that case, he should not be on the force, because then he he's not subjective. Is subjective the right word? He's too biased or whatever. He's too close to it. There we go.
Oh, what? Now I've brought you the stuff. You're gonna just ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name written here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that? That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana! That's over with! No! Oh my gosh, did she faint? What?
Emma, wait! She ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere.
Chase after her.
Sorry, pal. I'm out here. Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Grant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't just be a coincidence.
Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Okay, so she's helping us. Wow. Being disapproving of us. Okay.
Yeah.
Mixed messages.
I better take a good look at this file.
I did. First thing I did.
To be continued. Alright, guys. We finished up part 1 of today's trial. And in the next case, in the next part, we're going to be taking on day 3 trial former. See you guys then.
Bye.